Hi, this is going to be a reading for Virgo for April 2021. So, how I do my readings is first I go into meditation and I connect with the energy, and I will talk about the visions and the messages that I got. Then we will look at the astrology and we will see what the planets and the stars in the sky have to say for the sign of Virgo. Next, we do the tarot card reading, and then I finish off with the Bible verse, and we just use all the tools available and see what the messages are for Virgo for April 2021. Also, I just want to take a minute. I am asking everyone to please pray for Boulder, Colorado. This is very close to my heart because I grew up there. I got married there. I got my first tarot card deck there. It's just a great community with great people. It's a beautiful place. And please pray for them after their tragedy of having that mass shooting. I appreciate that. And let's get your reading started, Virgo. So, for April 2021, when I went into meditation and I got connected to the energy, first I saw your aura energy color was very indigo. Very indigo. I forget how naturally psychic Virgos are, and you are on your game right now. You are feeling it, Virgo. You're like on a mind reader level right now. Your intuition is on point right now. A lot of psychic ability coming through. And the message that I then got was precision or procrastination. And that's your message for April 2021, Virgo: precision or procrastination? That is the question, right? So, as I said, your aura color, very indigo, kept going back and forth to like a dark indigo into like a purple, like a violet. And I finally got to a point where I was just like, okay, when it comes to Virgo, I got to talk about two chakras that you guys are feeling or that could possibly be blocked. So, this indigo color definitely reveals a natural psychic ability, being very intuitive, using your intuition. Like I said, mind reader type level. You're feeling the energy fields, and you have a lot of wisdom and insight and sensitivity, spirituality, and just this deep inner knowing. And that's what the, indigo color aura says. And then the two chakras that kept coming through to me was the third eye and the crown chakra. Now, your third eye is your sixth chakra. This is located in the center of your forehead, in between your eyebrows, and it's all about intuition and foresight and imagination. Now, if this is blocked, that would be like there's a lack of direction, there's a lack of clarity. So, if you're feeling that, it's because your third eye, sixth chakra is blocked. Now, then I need to talk about your crown chakra, which is your second chakra, and this is located at the top of your head. This represents a state of higher consciousness and a divine connection. Now, if this chakra is blocked, you would feel kind of like a disregard and a disconnection to God and spirit and spirituality and stuff, and maybe being real closed minded and judgmental. And that's what happens when your seventh chakra, your crown, is blocked. Now, to unblock these both of these chakras, and as I said, I was feeling your energy, which is so intuitive right now, which is so psychic with that, indigo color, that, if it is blocked, you would have to use Reiki, meditation, yoga. You really got to clear up those chakras. And the good crystals that help work with that is amethyst and clear quartz, or selenite and the moonstone. So those can help too, along with the meditation and the exercise, the yoga, whatever it is, so that you can kind of balance out more, because you're really out there feeling it right now, Virgo. And you guys are just naturally in that energy. And we're starting a new cycle, and we're going into Aries season, and we just came out of Pisces season. So basically, all planets are going forward until I think April 10th. This is giving all signs a new beginning, a push forward, that Aries energy coming out of Pisces, finishing off the wheel. We've basically started a new year, started a new cycle. And in this beginning, you are very in touch. Like the veil is so thin for you. So take advantage of this energy, Virgo. Now, as I was saying, you're picking up on everything. Literally felt like, wow, this is amazing, especially for me because, I feel like I'm pretty psychic here, but you guys really have this natural ability. And so you should tap into that. You should tap into that spirituality. But whatever you're into right now, I don't know what project you're working on. I don't know if it's your relationship, your career, your side hustle, your project, whatever it is, something that you're learning. But whatever you're into, it's like you're getting really caught up in it, which is a good thing. And you're being very precise, like, Virgos can be. But again, is it precision or is it procrastination? And is your precision leading to procrastination because you're taking such time to make sure everything's so perfect that you need to just go forward and do it? It's now, too much precision can cause procrastination. It's like I recently just used this analogy with a friend of mine. Um, it's like you're a mad scientist in your lab, right? You don't realize that you've been in there for 14 hours all alone. And you guys will get in that hermit mode and get into that spirituality mode and get into that making things perfect and precise and really getting organized. Even when I was connecting with your energy, my goodness, my OCD really kicked in. you know and that's a good thing, but sometimes it can make you get lost in the process and not move it forward the way that you should when you're already an expert at it. So next in the vision, I start seeing that, like, you know, maybe you're not trusting the situation for whatever reason. And I think that's because you're getting too precise about it. And I see a Virgo like shopping for all the right ingredients for like this dinner party that you're about to make, and it's going to be the perfect dinner. It's going to be the perfect dinner party, and you're going to, throw this. And but again, don't let the precision become that procrastination. Now, this is just, again, another analogy, but whatever you're doing, if you're creating that perfect dinner and that perfect dinner party, if you're out there, teaching your class and you're a teacher and now schools are opening, whatever it is, if you're getting ready to get married and you can finally actually do that in person, whatever your project is, don't worry about getting too precise and then in a negative way causing that procrastination, because you're already an expert at what you know and what you're doing, Virgo. You already have so much intuition, so much psychic ability. You're out here basically reading minds, you know what I mean? Get that connection to God source. And in my belief, God is within us. God is that source within you, that, consciousness and that, that knowing, that intuition of knowing what's right and wrong, that's God in you, in your heart, and you're an expert at this. The veil is so thin for you. You're connecting with the energy. Use that guidance, but don't let it turn into procrastination. Don't become a mad scientist in your lab forever. Now, I also saw in the energy meditation, an elephant came forward. And so an elephant is like super spiritual strength. It's all about symbolizing strength and power and wisdom and loyalty. And really, elephants go in a herd, and maybe it's like time for you to lead your herd or time for you to lead your flock or whatever that is. And it could also be, it might be time to address that elephant in the room. Or if your opponent or your obstacles seem to be like the size of an elephant, don't get discouraged. You can still defeat this huge beast. Like, don't let the size make you afraid. And really, there's that other analogy too of an elephant where, they're so big and they're so powerful, and yet they're so kind and they're so easily, broken down and chained and trained. And you have this huge elephant, you know, just chained up at the circus to this little bitty chain, and they could break that chain and go away, but they just never do. And that reminded me that, sometimes you can get in your mind that you're trapped, but in reality, Virgo, you could easily break those chains just like the elephant could. So that's what I saw for you in your um, energy read in the meditation, and I hope that makes some sense with how you're feeling because it was a real psychic energy, and I'm just so impressed by your natural ability. Jeez. And we go into your astrology for April 2021. So, as I said, all the planets go direct for the first couple of weeks of April, and that started when we went into Aries season. And for you, Virgo, there is a square between Saturn and Uranus during this time in April. And the challenge will be to balance responsibility and fun. And Saturn is a planet of authority, and Uranus is the planet, like my shake-up planet. That's a planet of chaos and rebellion and stuff. So there's really something about a balance that you need to find there, and that's what the stars in the astrology are saying. So it's very similar to what I was seeing in the energy read. Precision or procrastination. You got to find that balance, right? So we go on into the astrology. April 4th, Mercury joins the Sun and Venus in your 8th house. Now, the 8th house is all about transformation, sex, death, taxes, death, transformation, rebirth. You have Mercury, the planet of communication, and the Sun, which is the spirit of life and creativity and energy, right? And Venus, the planet of love and comfort. Now, these three planets in your 8th house for transformation will bring new investments, new projects, new research, and new solutions. And then April 15th, Venus moves into your 9th house. April 20th, the Sun and Mercury also moves into your 9th house. Now, the 9th house is all about that world view, that traveling, learning, spirituality. This will make you want to learn or teach what you know, and you may feel more spiritual and connected. Lots of psychic messages and info, so trust your intuition and your instincts. Now, that's around mid-April, so again, the stars are saying the same thing. This is why I was feeling your energy the way I am. Wow. Now, April 28th, April 23rd, Mars goes into your 11th house. Now, the 11th house is all about family matters and relationships. Now, Mars is the planet of action and determination. It's a lot of that Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars, and it is an Aries season. Now, this pushes you, and it's going to push you out of the comfort zone, which is good because you need some of that, right? Now, adventures and maybe working in groups, joining a gym, being part of a community effort, and partnerships that you can just really relate to, or something that you're interested, things that you know about. Then on April 27th, the full moon goes into the 3rd house, which is the house of communication. We're going into Gemini energy, lots of mental stimulation also. But Virgos, you're all about you like mental stimulation, so that's good. And so many of you just kind of need to slow down the mind and be more effective in life if you would actually slow down a little bit more and, go forward when you need to go forward. And again, with the yoga, the meditation, the acupuncture, that's suggested around the full moon. So it really goes back to that balance again for you, Virgo. You're really trying to find that balance, and it looks like you're going to be able to. You just really need to use your intuition, follow what you feel, what you know, keep your eyes and ears open, as I was saying in the energy reading, because you're really picking up on everything very well. And you are connected to Source and Spirit and God. If you're not, get there, because it's a great time for you to get that connection going. And now we'll see what the cards have to say for Virgo for April 2021. It's a lot of new beginnings. Like I said, this, all the planets going direct, going into Aries season. Then we go into Taurus season. It really feels like whatever project or whatever you're doing, you're already an expert at. You already know it, put it out there, go out there. And this energy is really going to move you forward. And it's doing that to all signs, which is good because sometimes we need that extra push to get out of our comfort zones and to move forward. And Aries and Mars, coming into your sign and going into Aries season really helps Virgo do that. And now we'll see what the tarot cards say for Virgo, April 2021. I do past, present, and future. Wow, Virgo, it looks really good here. So in the past, looks like you have the Two of Swords. Oh my goodness, bottom of the deck, I have the Star card. This is nice, Virgo. Good for you guys. I'm happy for you. In the past, Two of Swords here. You may have had to make a decision about something. You may have just been like waiting it out, waiting to see. Decision. That's in the past. But here in the present, you have the Magician. Now, the Magician is all about manifesting whatever you need. Aries energy coming through real strong here. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be in that Aries energy. The Magician here, he takes all the aces, which is all the elements on the earth, and makes magic, makes things happen. In the future, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is amazing, Virgo. You want 10 Pentacles. Now, if this is money, this is all the money you need. It is coming through. All 10 Pentacles, you can only get 10 and you've got them all. If this is about love and commitment, this is, a long-term relationship, a marriage, a commitment, a partnership that's going to last. Looks really good. On the bottom with the Star card, that is about healing. That is about wish fulfillment. That is about, good things right there. Good for you, Virgo. Make a wish. And let's verify. Now, this decision was really kind of getting you a little bored here with the Four of Cups. You're like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. With the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, that tells me that, it was really time to just kind of move on, wasn't it? It's like the cycle was completed. And here in the present, you have the Magician. Again, manifesting what you need, using all the elements. This guy makes stuff happen. Let's verify the Magician. Victory. You are going into victory, or you've already made your victory here in Aries season, manifesting what you need, coming out with the victory with the Six of Wands. Virgo, this looks amazing. You go into the future, you have the 10 Pentacles. On the bottom, though, I have the other 1 Pentacle. Look at that. That is a windfall. That is about gambling, windfall. Yeah, maybe some solidarity. So again, watch your time alone. Don't spend too much time alone. But let's verify this 10 of Pentacles. Jeez, Virgo, this is a great reading. 8 of Pentacles. You were working hard. You earned those 10 Pentacles. You have the skill. You put in the time. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. This is all about wish fulfillment, pleasure seeking, that genie in the bottle, which is great because I was totally thinking of that earlier today, which is funny. And you have that with the work. You really did what you were supposed to do, though. You put in the work, whether that's whatever project you're doing, whether that's within your spirituality, whether that's in your career. You put in the work. You're an expert at it. You manifested what you needed. You came out in victory. You're going to get more money and more recognition for your skill. Good for you, Virgo. Awesome. You got a lot of choices here. Absolutely. Lots of choices. Maybe a little bit of confusion. Again, there you go. Don't let that precision, right, turn into procrastination. You're gonna get it. Don't worry. There are things you cannot see here with the moon, and they will come to light. And I always like to say that, stuff in the moon will come to light. In the dark will come to light with the moon. I can't get it right. You know what I mean? Anyway, on the bottom of the deck, we have Wheel of Fortune. I'm just super excited for you. Wheel of Fortune, this is all fated, Virgo. This was supposed to happen. You might even be Cancer season, But it looks great for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Going into Aries, starting the new year. It looks like you're going to have everything that you need. Looks like you made some decisions. They were boring you a little bit, but you manifested. You definitely used all the elements in your favor, coming out in victory. You have 10 pentacles coming out in your future. You worked at it. You have the skill. You have the knowledge. You might be a little tired. You might have some confusion about it. Lots of choices to make after that, but you will make the right one. Just continue on your path here with the moon. Secrets will be revealed, possibly all the way from now until Cancer season, and it's all fated with the Wheel of Fortune. This is what it is supposed to be. I wouldn't worry about it, Virgo, going into the new year. That's what I like to call it. New season, Aries season, new year. It looks great for you. I hope it's a good one, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, we have your Bible verse. I almost forgot. And you know what? It's a good one, too. Let's see. We are in Acts, and we are at 5:32, and we are down at 29. And it is, then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men. So that pretty much says it, Virgo. That's amazing. You guys know. And as I said, you have that intuition. The veil is like lifted off of your eyes. You are seeing things. You are reading minds. You are having that psychic ability. You are connected with source. If you're not feeling that way, clear those chakras and get connected. This is a great time to take care of that energy. Take advantage of that energy, move forward, and enjoy, your whole new beginning, your whole new year going into Aries 2021. Thanks for watching, Virgo. I hope you liked your video. Let me know how it goes. I hope it works out good in Aries season. Thanks. Bye.